I like to think that horror games don't scare me anymore, mostly because I have to face true horror every first week of the month. Ugh. But that wouldn't be completely true. While horror games don't scare me like they did as a kid, there's something about turning your escapism power fantasy into something unwinnable and, well, creepy. But since I'm an adult and currently living in the spookiest month of all, I'd figure I'd try to find some truly interesting and scary games that are free. And surprisingly, I found some amazing stuff. Alright, first off is surprisingly one of the more unsettling games I've played in a very long time. At first glance, No Players Online looks like your standard throwback N64 original Quake era rail shooter. Wow, that is a long sentence. There's no iron sights, no melee attacks, and you reload by tilting your gun down, just like the good old days. The presentation and marketing are similar to a modern retro shooter called Strafe, and for the first minute, you might actually think you're playing an old failed online shooter. And then this happens, and things start to get real weird. Without spoiling too much, No Players Online quickly goes from a simple game of capture the flag to one of the most creepy and surreal games, dealing with a moral crisis about life and death, madness through loneliness, and learning to let go. The game's had a few updates since its launch, and its use of making you think outside the box to unravel the story makes this one of the most unique and at times creepy and off-putting horror experiences I've had in gaming. And it was so much fun trying to research and find things and dig through different files and find different codes. It's just a blast. Also, it's free, but you can donate, so you should totally donate. Honestly, it's worth it. Seriously, donate. Alright, let's change gears and talk about something a bit more silly, but still scary. The Night That Speaks is one of... No, scratch that. It's the most unique horror game you'll ever play. Its visuals look like it's ripped straight out of an original Game Boy, and its soundtrack is creepy and well made. The game is a first-person shooter, but instead of a gun, you're equipped with the greatest weapon of all time, confidence. In the game, you're tasked with figuring out how a woman disappeared in a spooky haunted house, blah 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 blah, we've all been there. And it's infested with some genuinely disturbing and off-putting enemies, they're just relentless. But honestly, they stand no chance against your middle finger. And it's kinda great, because due to the game's limited field of view, these assholes will pop up out of nowhere and try to get the jump on you. But as long as you can out-bravado them with your ultimate form of martial arts, you're good to go. It's weird, the jump scares are all over the place, and it got me a few times, but at the same time, I found myself laughing and smiling through this short but super fun horror game. Also, it was made by one guy in 4 days, so you gotta appreciate that. I seriously can't recommend this game more. Honestly, it's just great, you have to go play it, you have to check it out for yourself, because where else are you gonna do this in a haunted house? Alright, that's another one down. Both these games on itch.io, or if you're like that person that was probably lying to me at E3, they call it itch.io, still don't know what's the proper term. Anyways, if you can, I would seriously recommend giving the developers a tip or a kind word or something. The work they put into these games should totally be noticed and recognized. Also, thanks for the huge response so far. We've been blown away with the support, and we'll keep making interesting and fun content. If there's a game you think we should check out, let us know in the comments and we'll totally get to it. Until next time, do that thing that everyone else asks you to do at the end of a video, and then go do something nice for someone, because that would be cool. I don't know, might make you taller or something. Later.